The words that describe this time is this: it is timely. When we talk about proclaim the Lord's year of favor, it is timely. It is timely because the RMCO has replaced the earlier MCO and the CMCO. Lockdowns, close downs, shutdowns are over. It is timely because the priests are back in action. Churches reopened, masses being reintroduced, some attempts at face-to-face is back. The sacraments will eventually make their comeback. It is timely for the Chrism Mass to take place at this time, not the usual before Easter or before the Holy Week or in the midst of the Holy Week, because it is a time of recommitment of the priests to their promises. It's a recommitment to a new time, not the old. A recommitment to the new time of new normals, new cries, new needs. We find that this is becoming a reality. It is timely because it is also the blessing of the new oils, getting ready for the return of the sacraments. Sacraments that were shelved for some time, now we are going back, restarting or returning to the sacraments of baptism, confirmation, anointing of the sick, weddings and holy order. So my dear friends, it is timely to proclaim that this time is also the Lord's year of favor. Maybe we are asking ourselves, what are we going to proclaim? What favor are we going to talk about? There is something that we need to tell our people, that God's faith, hope and love in us, the humankind, is very, very big. Many people want to see a small God, a God who is like us, because we sin, punish. Because we have forgotten Him, wipe out all creation. We have forgotten to see the bigness of our God. And today, we have to tell people that our God, His faith, His hope and love in us is very, very big. He continues to be a big God with a big plan, with a big love, with a big call, a big mission and a big dream. And we cannot deny that. We want our God to be small, but our God is big. That is why He can accommodate everything, the dark and the light, darkness and light. At the same time, sin and being saintly, everything He can accommodate. Progress and decadence also He permits. So we find that He has not given up on us. He is not disappointed in us. We may be a disappointment to Him, but He is not disappointed in us. And it's timely because God's nature is faith, hope and love. And this is His nature. And that is what is planted in all of us, deep inside us. When we say we are created in the image of God, then we carry with us inside us a bit of that faith, a bit of that hope, and a bit of that love. And that is why you find that when we realize that God nature in us, that faith and hope and love has been planted in us, we'll awaken to be God's image wherever we are sent. We'll not deny that. We'll not go against that, because that's who we are. Men of faith, men of hope, men of love. And that is what we have to be where we are sent. And because when we realize this God nature in us, it will enable us to be cross bearers, follow His footsteps, and give life to life. And this is what, and it is timely for us to realize this message, that God's favor is not only for the people, God's favor is also with us, the clergy, the priests, to the church. And for Malacca Johor Diocese, for MJD, you find that it is timely that this is here, because we are called to be a sign. Malacca Johor Diocese is called to be a sign of faith, hope, and love also. We are called to live our faith, hope, and love, because that is the nature of God. We are called to awake this faith, hope, and love in one another. It is my call to awake this faith that is already there. And that is why when Jesus encountered people, when people came to Him, when they were healed, He said, your faith made you well. It was their faith that was there. It is not faith from outside. It was there. Just because they were, that faith came out of them, they were healed. That love comes out of us, it will heal us. The hope that is in us will help us to continue. And that is what we have to realize. Awake the faith, hope, and love in one another, in our people, and in us. And we have to never stop proclaiming the big God, the big dream of His, the big love that He has for us. And at the same time, we must continue proclaiming the big faith, the big hope, and the big love. Because we have forgotten and we have made our God very small. Our God is big. And that we have to realize. So dear priests, this is my words to you. Be men of faith, be men of hope, be men of love, because that big God is within you. He is not outside of you, He is in you. Just connect with that God and you will become men of faith, men of hope, and men of love for your people. And you glorify God in what you become. So it's timely that we need to proclaim to the people out there that the Lord's year of favor is here. It is a time of faith, hope, and love.